All right, we've declared an early warning weather day, not because of today's rain, but given the threat for strong to severe storms late tomorrow. So we'll break that down for you here in just a moment. But first and foremost, it is the rain on this Tuesday that's certainly making headlines, reducing visibility if you're traveling across the state today. So plan some extra time. Also, there could be ponding on roadways, so that could lead to a concern for hydroplanning, especially where the rain is coming down at an excessive rate, is what I'm trying to say. So we've got the darker greens and yellows, even some oranges and reds popping up in eastern Connecticut, also along the shorelines where the heaviest of the rain currently is ongoing. So not a widespread threat for any sort of flooding. It's a general soaking rain, but there could be some of that poor drainage nuisance type flooding kind of isolated throughout Connecticut, where we see some of the higher rainfall totals. Now temperatures, there's quite a spread here in the noon hour from north to south. Along the shoreline, we're in the low and mid 60s. Look at western and northwest Connecticut. Near the Massachusetts border, we have temperatures in the upper 40s and lower 50s. So certainly quite a spread of temperatures across the state. Generally speaking, we're going to remain steady and then go up as the day progresses, and that will continue through the overnight hours as well. Here's our iCam view from Torrington, showing the raindrops on the camera lens. You can see the low clouds as well, with the rain coming down in Hartford. More of the same, checking out the scene live from New Haven, and the scene very similar as well, looking live from southeast Connecticut with our view from New London, where there's some pretty good rain currently ongoing. So as expected, the rain arrived this morning. It's going to be with us through the afternoon, right on through the evening. More heavy rain off to our west and southwest, heading in the general direction of Connecticut. As we look at the big view here, we've got a cold front working through the northern plains. It's this one that arrives late tomorrow that is going to provide the chance for some showers and thunderstorms. Before that gets here, we are looking at an upward trend in temperature and as well humidity. So while we're running below average today temperature-wise, tomorrow we could be back close to, if not even above, the 80-degree mark. And as this front works in, it may actually tap into some of this moisture from this tropical system that's just off the coast of the Carolinas. So we look at Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. The rain with us through the afternoon, right on through the evening commute. So plan accordingly if you have evening plans tonight. And by, say, 10, 11 o'clock, things really winding down. Now, still some spotty showers, some drizzle possible overnight, and as well to start our Wednesday tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe a couple intervals of sunshine, but despite a mostly cloudy sky, again, temperatures back above average, more like summer-like, late summer-like levels. By, say, 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, there's that line of showers and storms that will be strong, potentially severe, heading in our general direction. Now, the greatest threat for severe weather, I think, will stay to the northwest and north of Connecticut as we head through the course of tomorrow afternoon. But notice as the line works in our direction, say 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, it begins to weaken and begins to break up a bit. So there's the threat for some thunderstorms that could produce some strong, perhaps damaging wind if they're able to hold themselves together by late tomorrow evening, say after the evening commute. And once that front clears Connecticut, we're going to see temperatures and the humidity drop. So temperatures for the rest of today, notice how we head eventually into the upper 60s and low 70s, especially throughout southern Connecticut. Overnight tonight, we warm into the 70s, and by tomorrow afternoon, we're back to, say, again, near 80, if not above that, especially across inland Connecticut. So once the storm threat exits tomorrow night, we trend cooler and less humid for Thursday and Friday. The upcoming weekend looks pretty quiet right now. Morning low temperatures back in the lower 50s. Temperatures seasonably cool for this weekend for this time of year.